we only had a 17% voter turnout. We only need to turn out people in Texas. That is why they are so pressed to suppress their votes. So if we turn out, imagine what it looks like if 25% of registered voters turn
Yesterday at the U.S. Capitol, I asked Texas Congresswoman Jasmine Crocket about the redistricting issue as the Republicans tried to kill the seats of 4 black members of Congress, including Crockett. She had a lot to say about that. There was a press conference yesterday, and I asked her a few questions.
I came from the state house. You and I were both there. We ultimately broke quorum over something that was even smaller than this. I mean, obviously it was a very big deal, and one of the things that I did not iterate in my comments is that we've talked a lot about how, we all know that everything's bigger in Texas, but I want to be clear that this is bigger than Texas, all right? And one of the things that we did not talk about is the fact that whoever is the speaker, which it needs to be Hakeem Jeffries, that is who's going to have to certify the election. Remember, they're talking about a 3rd term. So this is bigger than Texas. This is why I am asking if there are other governors that are willing to do this, because this is about our democracy. This isn't about any singular seat right here, because we don't own these seats anyway. These seats belong to the people. But when we think about the fact that they are openly saying, oh yeah, there's ways to have a 3rd term, well, let me tell you, they can nominate whoever they want to with the Republican rules, but we're gonna follow the Constitution up in here if we are the ones that actually have the gavels. So this is one of the reasons that I am asking for everybody to use whatever tools they have in their toolbox. It was the House that broke quorum when we were in the State House, but obviously the Senate, they could also break quorum. We know that they did that back in 2003 in the state of Texas. We also know that there are donors that I'm sure are going to be willing to make sure that they are investing and making sure that they can take down some of these candidates, since they don't want to rule out dark money. I'm sure some dark money gonna pour in on the behalf of the American people. So what I am saying is every tactic, as well as making sure we're touching people. I will spend a lot of time in the state of Texas. I've traveled this country, but I am going to be boots on the ground informing Texans, because listen to this. When we had our Senate election against that one senator that I'm not a fan of, Cruz, Beto lost by 3 points. But in that particular election, we only had a 17% voter turnout. We only need to turn out people in Texas. That is why they are so pressed to suppress their votes. So if we turn out, imagine what it looks like if 25% of registered voters turn out. So let me be clear. Just like on his little birthday, he had his bootleg parade that cost the American people close to $50 million for free. More people showed up around this country to protest him. We are going to do the same things. We're going to hit them polls, and we're going to hit them hard.
Thank you.
We'll take